So I guess what's it like for you going into this summer? You know, obviously a lot of uncertainty around this organization, around where you're going to be next season. I guess what's it like for you?
Really just a waiting game. I'm just gonna take this time, spend time with my family, and enjoy them. So just wait to see what happens.
Darius, can you put into words the atmosphere that you guys had to deal with all season? You go from, such a hot start to the disappointment, then to obviously the trade rumors surrounding Anthony. And how did the guys handle it, you would say?
The guys handled it great. I mean, there was not a huge effect on the locker room. We dealt with a lot of injuries this year. Like you said, we had a pretty good start and had some high expectations in the locker room. But I mean, stuff happens, and I feel like the guys dealt with it pretty well.
You made a really big jump from the first time you were here to the second time. What do you focus on now at this stage of your career as far as improving and just getting better as a player?
The same stuff, really. Just continue to work on every aspect of my game. I'll talk to the coaches and everybody and see what they think I should do this summer, come up with a plan, and just try to execute it.
Last night, Alvin said Anthony's a great guy who got bad advice. You've known him as long as anybody going back to Kentucky. Just your thoughts on maybe how he's been perceived throughout this and how all of this, maybe the fallout has affected him or how he's perceived throughout all this?
I honestly don't really know how he's perceived. I mean, I know that probably think I'm lying, but I mean, I got two wild kids at home, so I don't really pay attention to a lot of this stuff that people say. So, I mean, I don't know how he was perceived, but I feel like he handled it the best way that he could, what he thought was best for himself. So, I mean, like I said earlier, stuff happens. I feel like the whole team dealt with it pretty well, including him. I feel like the coaching staff dealt with it pretty well, and we'll just see where it goes from here.
Darius, did Anthony ever come to you guys in the locker room to talk about what was going on with him? Did he offer like any apologies or maybe ask for advice or anything like that?
No, not any apologies. I don't feel like he needed to offer us an apology, honestly. Like I said, I feel like he's doing what's best for him at this point of his career. And yeah, of course he came and talked to us. We had a pretty close team this year, which is why I think we handled a lot of the stuff that we dealt with pretty well. We had really good team chemistry, so we've all had a lot of talks about the stuff that went on this year.
It seemed like there was a little bit of a difference coming into the season. Last year there was the big off-season where you guys hung out together, worked out together all summer. And this year with the turnover, it didn't seem like there was that same level of chemistry. Did that adjustment period kind of really last through the whole season?
I think it did take a bit longer. One of the guys that made it real easy last year was Rondo. His leadership was incredible from the beginning, and he got a lot of that stuff going that you saw last summer. So I think it took a little bit of an adjustment period this year, but eventually we became really close, and I think it showed up on the court. A lot of times we just couldn't stay healthy, really.
Health-wise for you, you just need a little bit of time and you'll be, back working out.
Oh yeah. Probably maybe a week or so, maybe a couple of days. At this point, it's just day to day.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys. Y'all have a good summer, man.